Hi, good morning. I'm Greg from Pasta, located in North Phoenix, Arizona, and we distribute our product, which is all made here, to several different establishments throughout the valley. One of them being what I'm holding, which is a fusilli, plain fusilli, I should say, semolina, which is one of our most popular pastas, but we do make 10 different flavors. Some of the different ones that we have here at Sibley's would be mushroom, and that is actually one that is quite well with different vegetables, maybe a cream sauce, whereas also, I don't see it here, but our, which one, tomato basil here is also good with red sauce maybe. But if you go over to a lemon pepper, which this one is, you can use that with a seafood dish, possibly even chicken. But going back to it, we primarily recommend either your red sauces with this, cream sauces, or, as you can see with the display here, a lot of olive oil and garlic. That really tends to pair together quite well. Campanelli is very, very popular with a meat sauce or a bolognese. Whereas when this is boiled, the meat itself, to say it easily, it gets stuck inside this floured shape, which is intriguing to a lot of people because when they pick it up, they have a nice spoonful. Okay? The other thing is I use bronze dyes in my production. And the bronze dyes enables the pasta to come out with a very rigid texture to it that adheres to the olive oil, to the red sauces, to the white sauces, or even the cream sauces, where you don't generally get that from a commercially produced product because those are generally produced with plastic dyes.
And obviously you have a love for pasta. And how did that happen? How did that occur?
That happened in, I believe it was 1982 or 1983. Yes, I'm old. And I wound up participating in a pastosa ravioli back on Long Island. Because I was born in Brooklyn, New York, if you can't tell. But, and it just started then. And I've always done some sort of a food business, but at the same time, I was a general contractor back on the East Coast for 40 years. So it started that way. It led into different things, and my wife and I have owned about 12 different restaurants over the years, which we've either built or bought and built up and then sold. And then this out here, it just wasn't available when we moved here 5 years ago. And I happened to have the equipment, and I said, let's just try this here and see if we can be of some service to the community here, that they don't get it necessarily made here in the Phoenix area, or Arizona for that matter. And hence, here we are. And 2 years later, we started in early 2019, but we actually really started with the whole idea in 2018.
And what do you find people like about flavored pasta?
What I seem to think is everyone has their own recipes that they try to utilize with the pastas that we make. A lot of them, it's a vegetable dish, but a lot of them, there's meats, there's chicken, there's fish, of course, especially with something like our lemon pepper. That introduces people into doing a scampi platter. And tomato basil again, that's a red sauce one where with meatballs and so on and so forth. But we have been able to, it seems, get ourselves involved with the public, that they create their own recipes and they then bring it to us and, oh, this is what I did, or that's what I did. And as long as it works for people, we're going to continue to supply the valley and the state with product.
Great. Well, thanks so much for being a part of Sibley's West.
You're very welcome.